Hey, new Avon representative. This is Lynn Huber. This is my video to give you a tour of youravon.com and to show you how to place your first order. So welcome. I am so excited that you've decided to start your own Avon business on our team. If you're not on our Avon Rockstars team, feel free to watch the video, look at my tips and my ideas, and connect with me on onlinebeautybiz.com or on my Facebook page, Lynn Huber. And I'm happy to help all representatives all over the country. I didn't have an upline, so really I have no problem helping anyone who needs help. So let's take a look at youravon.com. I'll mention Avon sometimes makes changes from time to time, so it's possible that if you're watching this at a later time than when I recorded the video, things might not look exactly the same. But for the most part, the main things are going to be there, and I'm sure you're going to be able to figure it out. So let's take a look at some of the features on youravon.com. So here we have some of the current specials. You can see we have a special here for Father's Day fragrance for every guy. 34 samples for $4.99. That's a really good deal. And then we have the Brighten Up, only good for campaigns 9 and 10. And you'll see different specials in these places depending on what's happening with Avon. Oh, and you know what? If you're brand new with Avon, you're actually going to have a different screen. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Hold on just a minute. Okay, if you're brand new with Avon, this is probably what your screen's going to look like. There's all kinds of stuff here. Avon Kickstart Action Plan, set up your e-store, personalize it, import your contacts, share on social media, starter kit, how to put it to work, training. There's all kinds of training in here. You're going to want to go through all of this. Here is a special customer offer that's available for you only while you're brand new. And below that, you'll find your e-store address and all of that information. So let's go back to my main screen. You just click on your Avon at the top to get back to your screen. And okay, so we're back at the regular home page, and you'll want to watch these videos. It all adds up, and new earnings enhancements, same pay every way. And then there's a couple of promotions here. The Vacation Like a Boss, and every ticket is a winner. And you'll want to check all this out. And the more you learn and take the time to understand the different parts of your Avon business, the more successful you'll be. So let's see, if we move down to Success Center 2017 and click on that, you've got your current incentives and rewards that are going on, events and meetings, so you can find out what meetings are happening in your area and where you can meet local representatives. Campaign Central gives you more information about what's in the current brochures, products, and programs. That tells you about the new products and specials that are going on. And Avon in the News. This tells you about new products, and it also has links where you can share products on Facebook and that kind of thing. So clicking on that will take you to the Social Media Center, which we'll talk about later. And sometimes on here, sometimes on the main page, you'll see things like representative spotlights where reps are featured. And they'll give you tips on what's working for them, some of the top leaders. And so also be sure to follow Avon Products on YouTube, and then check out this area on your dashboard, when you first log into your Avon.com. So let's go ahead and click on My Orders right here. We click on My Orders. Okay, perfect. So now it's come up, and at the top of the page, right up here, you're going to see what campaign you're on. So right now I'm on campaign 11, and it's due on Thursday, May 4th. And so you'll want to, we're on a 2-week schedule with Avon. There's a new campaign every 2 weeks, and you kind of need to stick to the order dates. There are options around it, but that's more advanced, and we can get into that later when you've been around and you kind of know the ropes and all that. But for now, let's just stick with the scheduled date. So we add a customer by right here clicking on Add a New Customer, and it's really easy. So you just fill it out. If I could type. And I'm not going to put, but you could put that all in here. You could fill in their address and city and state and zip. The one requirement is they do require you to enter either their email address or their phone number. You have to have one or the other. But if you have both, I definitely will put them both in there. And I really recommend getting email addresses because you can add them to your web office this way. And once you have the automated email program turned on, Avon starts marketing to your customers for you, and then they shop your website and you make money. So definitely collect those email addresses. Now, I'm not going to add this right now because I'm already in there. So here you come right here and you start typing your customer name. And so if you come in here, so the very top one that's highlighted in pink, that's my representative account. And I order all of my sales tools, my brochures, my demos, anything that I'm going to use for my business there. And then I created a new customer called Lynn Huber Personal, and I do my personal orders in there. It's totally up to you what you want to do, but this just helps me keep it separate for tax reporting purposes. And so let's go and I'll create a new order for myself. And so we're going to, and you always want to be in the campaign that it's highlighted for. You can go back to campaigns. So actually, we just started campaign 11. So campaign 11 is the current campaign, so it's a future order. The website probably is going to change over in the next day or so to campaign 11. So watch that because you want your order to be the same campaign that it's going to be for. So we're going to click on Create Order. And on the left-hand side, you're going to see some helpful links. You can browse the brochures by campaign. Right here, Shop by Brochures and Flyers. Here's where you order your brochures. Here's where you order samples, sales tools, you know, things like shopping bags and order forms. And so if you were to look in your book, you would notice that every item has a 6-digit product number. So let's say I want to order glimmer sticks, and I know that the number is 490525, and quantity is 1. So you can just enter it that way, and you can just keep entering it if you want. If you're not sure, or if you're not sure about the prices, you actually, by putting the number in, it's going to show you what the price was the last 3 campaigns. The one thing I would caution you about is be really careful. Like this is $3.50, but I bet you that if you were to go back and look at campaign 9, it's actually 2 for $7 or something like that. And if you don't buy the 2, you won't get this. You'll end up paying full price. So be really careful about this price. Know why it's that price before you take it, okay? But in my campaign 11, it is $4.99. So if I just click on that number, it would add it there too. And if I wanted to order like 3 of them, I could. And then I could go to the next item. And let's say that I want to order, I don't know, something else. Let's try, we can just totally search here. So let's say we want to order a mascara. And you can get more specific. But you can look at all the different ones. And let's just say that I wanted to get the Super Extend Mascara, Nourishing Mascara in black. This is campaign 9 for $8. Yeah, so in this case, this one's probably only available there. Again, if I have the number in here and I click on the magnifying glass, it will show me what the price was, and this was only available in campaign 9 for $8. So that's how you can do it. Now see how this changed to 9? This would be how we would back order. So if you already know that you want to back order, like a customer gave you a campaign 10 order, then you would just click here and change it to 10 and then put in the information. And so, we could do the same thing here, 490525 or whatever you want in here. And you just keep filling out your order. And when you're done, you go down here and click on Add Items to Order. So it's all added in the order. So you can order products for yourself. You can continue. Now, like I said, I did this under a Lynn Huber Personal, but if I wanted to, I could still, I'm in the order, I could still go over here and click on like Order Brochures, and it would come up and it would say, these are the brochures that are available with your campaign 11 order. They come in packs of 10, so be really careful about this. If you want 20 brochures, you're going to order 2 to get 20 because they're packs of 10. If you order 20, you're going to be really shocked when 200 brochures show up at your door. So be really careful. But let's say, okay, so we want 2 packs of that. If you want to, you can order Magalogs or the Avon Living or you can also order campaign 12 brochures if you needed those. So like even though you're ordering your brochures 2 campaigns ahead, with your campaign 11 order, you're going to order 13. But if you didn't have enough campaign 12 orders, you can order some more of those brochures here. So we just click on Add Update Brochures. And if we click on View Order Form, it will take me back to that order form. And you see if I scroll down, it's all right in here. There's your brochure right there. So I can order samples. It gives you like all the samples, and you can pick what you like. You can choose a category. So if you want skincare or nails or fragrance, so you can see the different samples. And then, if you want like one of the attraction, then you just have one, or you can change it to 4 or whatever you want and add to order. And we can go back to item entry form right here, click on item entry form, and it again takes you back to your order. You also can order from the What's New. So shop What's New. The What's New is a demo book that's for representatives, and it's so that they can order, it's so that you can order and have the products before that next campaign. So this is your campaign 13, What's New, for the campaign 13 brochures you're going to give out. And you can literally shop just by going page by page. These are kind of the hot items. You're getting special deals. And in most cases, this is your net price. You don't get a discount from it. But also keep in mind, you only get credit for sales on your net price. Look, here's a great, lots of samples you can buy for $5.99. That's a great deal right there. So let's just say I click on it. How many do I want? Well, I'll take 2 of those and add to order. And I can view my order, or I can continue shopping. So let's go back to view order. So we're back to that order. And I can, I can shop outlet, I can samples, What's New. You can shop by brochure. So if you weren't sure, or you needed to look at the brochure, you literally can go to the brochure and you can go page by page through the order. Just like that. If you wanted to back order, then you can change it to 10 and 9, or we can go back to the item entry order form. So it's actually pretty easy. The one thing I caution you on when you're ordering brochures is that the outlet brochure, I have learned over the years not to give them out. Where is it? Order outlet sales flyers. I learned not to give them out because they are while supplies last. And so I can click on outlet, I can see them here. I typically have decided over the course of my Avon business that they are not real beneficial because they're while supplies last. You have to tell your customer ahead of time, that it may be out of stock and they may not get it. And you want to definitely tell them that before when you take the order, so they're not too disappointed when they don't get it. And also, if they are out of stock and not available any longer, then you don't get credit for that sale. And if you were counting on your sales to reach a different level or to promote up, it could hurt you. So I just want you to be aware of that. So what I do is I order very few outlets, and I only give them to those certain customers that specifically request them. Okay, so I'm going to go back to item entry form. And now if I want to create a new order for another customer, as long as you clicked on add items to order and you don't have them sitting in here, then this is kind of done. So now if I want to order for a different customer, let's just pick somebody, okay? I can choose that customer here, or I can add a new customer right here. Same thing, I can put in items for them. Let's see. I'm just going to pick an item just so that it's in there. And we'll just add that, and we'll add items to order. So you just keep doing that. Now I have an order for her. And when I'm all done, I can just click on View Cart. And now in my cart, you'll see I have 2 orders. So you would select them all, and you would choose regular shipment. And how many customers did you have? It already knows you had 2, so it put that in there, and continue. I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to process these orders, but it's actually really easy. So you shouldn't have any problem with going through that and placing your order. So let's go back to my account, And here's where you're going to find your invoices. So if we click on invoices, you can view invoices. You can actually click on the invoice, or you can click on PDF view, which will open a PDF. And actually, I think that's a good idea to get the PDF and save it to your computer so you always have a copy of it. But we can view your invoice right here. And this part right here tells you, this is like your eStore earnings. This is what you earned commission off of your customers who placed orders online. Payments, this is your running balance. If we click on order summary, you can see that you had, it tells you what your earnings were. So products at the 50% earnings level, you earned this amount, and products at the 20% earnings level, you earned this amount, and this is what your total earnings were this order. And then you can like literally go through and look at all the products that were ordered and all of that. So this has got really good information. Okay, so let's go to my account. Here's where you'll find your invoices and where you'll pay Avon. You'll click here to pay Avon. And your profile. So in your profile, you can see what your RPS, so when your orders are. You can look at your calendar. You can find your district number. You can find your account number if you need it. If you click on personal information, once you're in there, you can update, you know, whatever you have to, like as far as your address and your phone number and all of that kind of thing. And you can find support information, get support right here, and you can find important phone numbers and contact information. So, and then here's where you can pay Avon. This is where your invoice here, and then this is your invoices where they are for the last year. So you can take a look at those and see what products you ordered and how you're tracking for like President's Club. President's Club is a special program where you're rewarded for higher sales. As your sales go up, so does your earnings percentage. So we'll go over that in a separate video. And my account is also where you would do returns, process returns. It walks you right through it. And so now let's click on Web Office. This is a very important place for me because I love my online marketing and my e-store. I spend a lot of time in my Web Office. So let me show you a couple of things here. So if you click on View Order Activity, this is going to show you what your online orders were. So this is all your online orders. It takes, you know, don't expect you're going to have this many to begin with. I've been working this for a long time, but you know, if you keep working at it, you will get them. And so if we go back to Web Office and your address book is right here, you can import your customers. It's real easy. It walks you right through it. Before you do that, though, you might want to ask your customers, is it okay if I add you to my new Avon email list? Ask for their permission before you add them to your e-store. And once you have the automated emails turned on, which is under your personal website, you go e-store, personalization tool. And then once you're in there, you go to customer preferences, and that's where you turn on your automated emails. And you can check if you want just your campaign emails. Let me see if we go in here. It gives you like what you want to show up on your website, customer preferences. Do you want campaign emails or promotional emails? I just do both. That means they get probably about 1 to 2 emails a week. And keep in mind that if they feel like they're getting too many, they can opt themselves out. So don't make that decision for them. Once if they've told you it's okay for you to send them emails, then they can decide if it's too many. Avon spent a lot of money and put a lot of resources into figuring out how they can produce the most online sales. So, and you know, it's common practice. Every store that you go to, you receive emails from, whether it's Amazon or Bath and Body or, you know, all different online retailers, they email your customer. Okay, now this part is really important, this global customer delivery option. I have mine on direct delivery because I figure if they want me to deliver their order, they can call me or email me. If they're on my website, I would rather Avon ship the order to them. Direct delivery means they place their order, they pay with their credit card, Avon ships it directly to them. I don't touch it, but I make earnings from it. The same earnings that if I would have delivered it. So if they're on my website, it's much better that way. It's clean and it's easy for everybody. Okay, under customer invoicing, this is where you would create your customer invoices. So you can customize that invoice to look like what you want it to look like. It's the invoicing tool, adjustment tool, print, you know, all of that's in here. And so after you've placed your order and you placed it by your customer names, and then after Avon invoices it, Now you can go into customer invoicing. You can edit their invoices and you can print them off, and they look very professional. And it makes it really easy for you to keep track of what your customers ordered and that kind of thing. There's all different kinds of things you can do on your website. One thing too, the e-store, edit your e-store. So this is where you can customize what you want your e-store to look like. This is mine. And update the theme is where you can get different backgrounds. So you literally can choose what kind of background you want, what you want it to look like. I didn't mean to do that. And you can edit your contact me. You literally can click on any of these little pins and you can change it to what you want. I like this. This is a boss life right here because it's up front and center and because recruiting is my focus. But you can, there's lots you can choose. You literally can choose by clicking on this what you want, what module you want on there. So I have that one there. Here I have want to receive beauty and product updates from me. This gets them on your email list so that they start to receive emails. This is kind of the specials of Avon, updates that according to what's in the current brochure. This is free shipping with your $40 order. It helps get your customer orders up to $40 and they get free shipping. There's Skincare Advisor here. You literally can click any of these and you can customize it. There's an option on here, I haven't actually done it, where you can add a live chat to your store. Is it under advanced? Oh, here you can change your web address. So like mine is youravon.com/Lynn Huber. Google Analytics is where you literally can go in and you can sign up for a Google Analytics account and you can put your code in here and then you'll be able to tell how many people are viewing your pages, where they came from, and it really helps you to know how to market it. And then be sure to edit these. Just by clicking on this, you can put in your Facebook link, your Twitter link, and that way a customer can click on that and go directly to you. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the web office, and now I want to take you to the Social Media Center. This is probably the coolest thing in our whole website, right here, Social Media Center. So on your phone, you want to go to the phone store, whatever you have, Apple or Droid or whatever, and go to the marketplace or the, iTunes or wherever, and download the app. It's called Avon Social Media Center. And you can download the app on your phone or your portable device, and you can access the Social Media Center here on your computer. So there's all different kinds of media posts in here. Avon's already done it for you. So you pick one you like, and you literally can click on Facebook and share it to Facebook. There's videos in here, there's articles, there's product, more information about products, shop my Avon brochure. And when you click here, either Facebook or Pinterest or Twitter or Google+, it automatically is tied to your link. So it gets posted on your Facebook and you share it and they click on it, and if they make a purchase, you make the money. Pretty cool, huh? I would recommend that you come in here pretty often and maybe a couple of times a day, depending on how much time you have. You don't want to come in here and share everything at once, because the idea with social media is about building constant activity, being persistent and consistent and sharing a wide variety of information. So just make sure you check out your Social Media Center often and definitely share it with your networks. You got Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, Google+. This one doesn't have Pinterest, so I guess it depends on what kind of article it is. And like I said, customer invoicing, I mentioned that already, but that's another helpful area. So you can go to your invoicing tool, you can print invoices for your customers. And I don't use it a lot because I don't do a lot of door-to-door sales, but if I am delivering orders and any orders I'm placing that campaign, I definitely go in and invoice them there. And then you can print it off your invoices. So let's go to Email Center. If we click on that, and if you decide to sign up for the automated email program, you don't have to come in here and manually change them. I mean, Avon automatically sends out emails, so you don't have to worry about it. That's another reason why I really recommend signing up for these emails. They do it for you. And so, but if you choose, you have the option of not signing up, and you can just leave it up to yourself to come in here and send the emails. And Avon recommends you send at least twice a campaign, so that's once a week. That would probably be minimum. But I would just let them do it, really. If you're new, or if you have something going on, there's all different kinds of things you can do. Like if you want to send an email, there's campaign emails, there's featured stories. So if you click on them, then you can choose featured stories, different things. If you're brand new, a really good one to do is under General, the Let's Go Shopping, because this one, let me see if it'll show a preview email. This one will offer your customers 10% off by using this code. And if they shop your eStore using this, they get 10% off. And again, you get a new customer, right? So it's pretty cool. Campaign Central gives you a lot of great information. This gives you like product launches, discontinued items. Here, if the customer's asking you for something and you can't find it, you can go in here and look at the discontinued items, and it'll give you maybe a possible alternative for that. Here's a video that gives you campaign 11. These are what's featured in the campaign, and here's some details about, features and benefits, words to say, selling tips. All of this is really good information to help you. So you want to check that out. And up here, Avon University, that's a great place to check out. There's all kinds of training there to be an e-representative. There's training on how to grow your business. Under earnings opportunities, you're going to find sales tips and tools to help your business. Sales leadership is where you go to learn about building your team. I do want to show you rewards and recognition here. This is where you can track your sales and where you are at for this campaign. So you can look at your goal card, which will tell you where you're at, and you can see what the different rewards are. And all kinds of, this is like events that are coming up, all of that. So you want to check this out. And then under My Community, you have Avon Advantage. So you have the foundation, you have breast cancer. This is all kinds of information like that. But if you go to Avon Advantage, this is where you can go to like Avery, and you can design and create business tools. Town and Country, you can order business cards or logo apparel, table covers. There's all kinds of benefits in here for you. So be sure to check all that out. So that's it for the Avon website. I know that was kind of long, but hopefully that gives you a pretty good overview. So again, I'm Lynn Huber. Find me on Facebook, Lynn Huber, if you haven't already, and check out our training page at onlinebeautybiz.com. Welcome to Avon. I hope you found this video helpful, and I wish you much success in your business. Thank you, and have a great day.